Hello, boys and girls. I mentioned to JY a little while ago that we hadn't done anything for the subscribers for a little while, so he said, get on with it then. So here we are, and instead of doing something about how a song comes together, say musically, I'm going to give you an idea of how it's constructed from my point of view. Okay, so here we are. We've got Fortitude here. So what we've got here is, let's just take it apart and play each thing so that you have an idea of how it all fits together. Okay, so here we are. Let's have a listen to the drums, shall we? Everybody's favourite. So here we go. Let's solo that lot up. Actually, let us go there and select everything drummy. So this is Zoltan when he comes in. So it's okay. I don't know whether you can see, but what I've done is there's about, whatever it is, about 12 tracks of actually acoustic drums from Zoltan, which is fantastic. And I've sort of split them up, so I've got tom-toms and overheads and an additional crash cymbal, and they all go into a group called toms. And then we've got the kick drums, one kick drum from Zoltan. I've got a sample happening as well. I'm not sure if we use that in the end. And we have a group with everything kick in it as well. And then similarly with the snare, we have 3 tracks of snare drum going into an everything snare group. So once I've set the proportion of real snare to under snare, for example, then I can adjust the group and everything stays in proportion, basically. We got a bunch of effects and stuff. Some of them are on at the moment and some of them are not. Okay, let's have a look at that. Yeah, I've got a little bit of plate reverb going on there. So yeah, that's just a fraction on the toms. He's sounding pretty good, isn't he? Okay. So, okay. Let's go back, we're into the solo now, so let's take a look at how that solo section is constructed. So, if I solo up the solo, this is what we have. I don't know if you can hear, but there's like a baka sequence thing going on there, and that gives you a sense of unease over the whole thing, but drives it forward. Okay. We also have 2 components to the solo. We have this one, and then an octave below it. Okay, so they're both playing the same notes together. Okay, let me just do that again. And then the top. You see how it brightens it up. Yeah, and it brightens it up as we go through the different notes, get a slightly different mix of the 2. Okay. There's that daka business. Yeah. Back again. Let's get a whop on the front of every note. You can hear that on the piano sound. Okay, so when you put it all together again, let's get rid of those, you get the solo section. Yeah. didn't look at is the bass guitar in that section. That's quite nice. Let's go from the second verse and just solo up Johnny, because once again I've got two tracks for DI electronic direct inject from the bass and a microphone. And that seems to work quite nicely. You do it, one's got a little bit more distortion on it, so you can mix and match the two. I've also got on here an effect, an Eventide 910, which is like a harmonizer thing, and it gives you a little bit of chorus, very subtle. It's not in all the time, so okay. We'll come back for some more Johnny in a little while, because he's got some great stuff on here. Okay, time.
Will only tell you of the light you see that's far above. Somehow there are ways to understand. Love will leave you far behind. The world will fall to truth unkind. Somehow you might need a helping hand.
Okay, this section, the time section, that's quite a nice bit, isn't it? So let's show you what's going on there. The way I've arranged this is that as we go through the song, all the various parts are kind of self-contained. So for example, all the bits here are at for the verses are at the front. And then when it comes to the next bit, the solo and into time, I've got this other little section here. And then as we go further into the song, we go further down the list of tracks. Okay, that's a pretty good thing. So this is for within each instrument. So right here we're looking at all the keyboards. The guitars are down here, and they do the same thing within their own little world. There they are. So yeah, so okay, there's a bunch of stuff we don't need to look at, MIDI tracks and stuff. Okay, as we go through here as well, I ran out of tracks. This happens quite a lot with Life Signs. I've only got 256, so some places I had to take a whole section and bounce it down to 2 tracks, so that I only had one fader to play with. I've preset and everything, all the levels and everything, and then I'll just bounce it as if I'm doing a master recording it down to 2 tracks, and then I can get rid of the other ones, the original ones. So there's a few of those going on. So where were we? Time, yeah. So what do we got here? We have some extra stuff going on here. Slow attack. One. And there's that one as well. You don't really hear these, but they're in there. Okay, and the next section, middle 8 section, we've got a bunch of stuff here too. Let's look at that. Middle 8. So we've got organ. One of those little sequency things that keep the rhythm going. So there's 2 different organs, in fact. There's that one there, and that one there. Together they sound pretty good. And that one in the middle is the little sequence. Okay.
Sometimes you fall, waiting for the words that never come.
Okay, sometimes you fall. Now then, lots of stuff here. Got this section. There's that one there. Iradia. Kind of resonance toy piano thing. Real piano and strings. Oh, and that one's dead. Okay. I guess the big thing about this bit though is the vocals. So let's skip on down to the vocals department, which is way down here. So we have lots of bits and pieces going on. In this section we also have acoustic guitars quite prominently. There you go there. Lovely tinkly. Now these are panned left and right, so it's two different takes of his acoustic guitar. And let's have a look at all of this stuff. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tracks of Johnny Paul. So let's go there. And we've got some tracks of JY doing this backing vocal section as well. So let's put those in. And I've got a harmonizer going on them as well, which widens it off. This is off the Eventide Orville that I've got in the rack now. Okay, so this is what this.
Sometimes you fall, waiting for the words that never come, looking for the truth you cannot run. You know,
Here comes Lindsay.
sometimes you fall, waiting for the rising of the sun. All the things you want, the things you want, you know.
Okay. Then we're into solo department. Let's have a quick listen to that because this is quite a nice solo here. It's from Dave, and he goes like this. Okay, so acoustic guitars going all the way under that, of course, and there's also a bunch of keyboards which are back up the top here. So let's put those in. Let's put everybody in fact.
Wasting all the time you have, waiting for a silence.
Okay, now we have, next bit, wasting all the time you have. A different set of keyboard instruments come in, and on this occasion we have big old strings. Got a sort of synthy pad atmosphere thingy. And a thing called lyric pad, it's called that one. Along with big old piano string. Okay, we've also got the addition here of tubular bells in the best old fill tradition. And there he is. Okay. In the guitar department at this juncture, hang on a second, let's get rid of those. We have a different thing, a rotary speaker effect. Pretty atmospheric, which is nice. And then for the next section, hide here now, hide for now. We have a different thing. Crunchy distortion guitar and some spangly clean picking. And everybody together. Yeah, there we go. That's another good bit.
You can hide for now, waiting for winds to share over the moon.
Vocals again.
Hide for now,
That's Johnny Poole, of course.
for winds to share over the moon.
And we've got Lindsay as well.
Hide for now.
Okay.
Over the moon. Hide for now. Waiting for winds to share over the moon.
Lovely. Okay, next off, what do we got? The bit after this. Oh yes, the Dave solo. Okay, let me take that apart for you a minute. So first of all, we have this bit. A pretty heavy flangey effect on it. We got that bit, which is dirtier but without the flange. Put them both together, makes it pretty big. And then we had JY put some synths on it. Where are we? There we are. Ultra Lord. So this bit comes in. Okay. And then let's take the synth away for a moment. And then Dave came back with another big guitar, which is this unison section, which goes here. Then a high version comes in now. Okay, and that's all in lovely 17/8. Now, Zoltan had a bit of a time with this. So let me go back to what Zoltan's doing in that section. He's doing... back into a straight 4/4 or 7/8 as it happens. Okay, so yeah. So having lots of fun. So this is the all the time.
All the time I tried to make you change your mind. It was never mine to hold. All my words were blind. All the years declined. Only speak the truth, and I could only speak. Sometimes I feel like it's all just a dream.
Okay, everybody's favorite bit. Okay, so we have in here drums, obviously, bass, obviously. This is a thing that's going on underneath it all. Pretty menacing. And we got Johnny to double that with the bass in the first half. Okay, and then we got some Taurus in there later on. That comes in there. And then we're down here. So this is the keyboards, obviously. So there's a bit of an organ going on there. We also have stringio sounds and everything. There's the choir that came in. That's just a synth patch that I found. And there we have it. There's the solo section, once again composed of two different synth sounds. So we've got the high one there, and the even higher one there. There's Dave, which is rhythm guitars. Just have everybody in for that last bit again, hey? So.
And I could never tell a lie to you. I could never tell a lie. And I could
Z again.
Sometimes I feel like it's all just a dream.
12 strings from Dave. Quite an interesting kick drum pattern in this section. Not the usual 4 to the floor metal kind of thing. Oh, there's that old Taurus. That's my little Moog mini tour box. Sounds pretty good. Right, and that's all there is to it. I think in this one, just looking at my meter here, I used 221 voices out of 256 on my HDX system here, and that's getting along for a lot. There are other ones like Altitude itself, of course, where I was maxed out all the way. But anyway, there we are. So that's how we did it. So, so I hope you enjoyed the thing, and hopefully I'll see you all soon. Cheers now. Bye bye.